This week on The Shop, we discuss the direction DC's going with its movies.
I'm not sure.
No one is.
Travis just looks especially white is all.
The fact-checking throws down insults.
Thanks, man.
And Sandy tastes something awful. All that and more this week on The Shop.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're back, we're back. Welcome back to the shop once again. You got Travis, the extra from Boardwalk Empire.
Extra mean today, too.
We got the chummiest of the chummer of the north, Ock.
Yeah, we could have made that look a little bit more manlier.
And then you got the man in the middle, irrelevant.
Sandy Mark.
Stat.
Negative.
Stat. How much time did that take, Trev?
About 10 seconds. We're getting better at our intros.
The fuck?
Anyway.
That's the intro's probably
Exactly,
like the best
man.
thing we got
You're
going anyways.
Exactly. We come here and we give you our fullest. And then we got Honky McHonkerson over here.
Yeah.
Who's like,
Sir Honky.
We gotta, Sir Honky. Oh, I'm sorry, he got knighted.
We gotta culture it up.
We gotta culture it up.
Culture it
You
up.
know. But apparently we gotta cut that shit down.
All right. This week on the shop, we've been out for about a minute, so some stuff happened between this episode and the last episode.
No kidding, eh? That's usually why when the
a
episodes
little bit more
don't
than
come
normal.
out,
We usually like to get these things
The
out this
reason-
week. But anyway,
you don't
so
care. We don't care.
some
You
big
don't care.
trailers hit during the old Super Bowl. As they
Wow, why you gotta say
Wow,
during the
you
Super
going
Bowl?
straight
You
to
don't
the
have to say
freaking Super Bowl, eh?
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, they spent a lot of companies hold on to their trailers for the Super
Why
Bowl.
the solo trailer that came out for the Super Bowl wasn't even the full solo?
No, it was the teaser, and then they released the full one after.
the day after.
The day after. Actually, no cool fact about Netflix that I won't segue into the episode just yet, but Netflix
I
did
don't
something.
know how you got Netflix out of this.
No, Netflix did the Cloverfield Paradigm. Paradox. Thank you. Cloverfield Paradox. They did the trailer during the Super Bowl and dropped the fucking episode on Netflix right after.
Probably because they knew it was shit.
It was terrible. It was I'll get into it in a minute, but it fucking pissed me off. Anyway, well, we're talking about trailers. We got the Venom trailer that came out that
Teaser.
We all have our own problems.
Teaser.
Yeah, again, that was a teaser.
A minute and a half long teaser because we're getting the.
You see the symbiote, and you see Matt Hardy walk like Matt Hardy.
And then you forgot he's yelling in the cement.
They have that in every fucking trailer.
I was just waiting for him to put on the Bane mask.
The shaky head.
Yeah, the shaky head. He did the shaky
man.
head.
I don't like how he sounds. To tell you the truth, too much of a Nyaka. Not even enough of a Nyaka.
I don't know. He was getting pretty borderline Bane for a while there for the voiceover.
Bane was absolutely the worst.
So you got.
You may have been raised in the dark, Batman, but I was born in it.
Well, the trailer.
You're Spider-Man, but it's mine now.
This may have been your symbiote, but it's mine now.
Oh my
Literally
god.
the same thing I said. You could have said something different.
Whatever.
The Bane
Fuck
rap
it.
forever my favorite.
Yeah.
If you have never seen the Bane rap, look it up.
Yeah.
I'm Bane! That's my name! Bruce Wayne is the Batman and totally the same!
Venabane.
Oh my. So you didn't get to see much from the trailers. We said, like, you got to see the symbiote in a glass container. You got to see the spaceship, the crash site for the spaceship,
Well, someone did some homework.
and you got to see.
Spider-Man's thongs.
Yeah, look closely about 30
They're
seconds in.
somewhere in there. Yeah, fourth frame.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
How much
in.
you want to bet they won't reference Peter Parker whatsoever?
No, they can't. It's a mistake if they do, but
Yes.
it's a mistake if they don't. Like it's a tricky pickle.
Well, like you were mentioning last week when we just before, I think it was on Friday, we were talking about it. They haven't revealed the actual suit yet, and that for one of two reasons. Hopefully they're holding on to it a little bit longer, but they could really fuck up the movie before it comes out by fucking up the way that Venom.
No, I don't think so, man. They already got the Venom. Like I don't know.
But you said it yourself. If it just looks like the Spider-Man suit with a couple
It's
extra
not.
veins,
I don't think they're gonna.
you think they're gonna go with the full big teeth?
They're giving them like they look what they did with the Venom. They gave them the face of the Venom, like you know the symbol face for Venom. It's there, so they obviously know what Venom looks like in the comics. They know what Eddie Brock's Venom looks like in the comics.
Do you think they'll have him work for the Daily Bugle?
No. I don't think so. I think they might take like the private contractor route.
Yeah.
But they said they were basing it off of Lethal Protector, and I can't remember what the other story arc was.
What's the gist of that?
Lethal Protector. I haven't read it in a while, but the gist is he's trying to be a good guy.
Yes.
But it's Venom.
He's gonna be an anti-hero, basically.
He'd be like a Punisher, Spider-Man type Punisher.
Yeah, that's pretty much what lethal.
Yeah. Lethal
But
Protector.
didn't Venom only look that way and act that way with the web stuff because it interacted with Spider-Man and it kind of
Okay, so the web stuff he learned from Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah. But I guess every iteration of Venom can figure out how to web because there's been a bunch of suits that came out that didn't touch Spider-Man and they can still web stuff up. So
yes,
like Manic, I don't think her suit ever touched Spider-Man.
No, it didn't.
Same
with Carnage. Well, no, Carnage didn't have the web. Carnage didn't have the web. He had he could manipulate his symbiote to go.
Yeah, but again, Carnage came from Venom, so that's kind of like
So do you
think a lot of symbiotes came from Venom.
Do you think
there was that whole fucking?
Do you think they're gonna have that separation? Do you think
I think it's a small explanation. All you gotta say is the fucking symbiote figured out a way to transport her. Maybe fucking Eddie Brock was like, "Oh, I like the way Spider-Man moves. We should move like Spider-Man."
Yeah, I could totally see them doing that. Is like Tom Hardy is like after he gets a symbiote, he's watching news footage and it's Spider-Man, from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 when he fights Electro or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, they could throw that in there on the TV, and he's like, that's sick. I wish I could swing around like that.
But now you have Spider-Man in the movie.
Yeah,
what about Carnage? Do you think they're going to throw Carnage in this movie in some form?
I hope not.
But then who do you think the big bad guy of this one's going to be?
Doesn't matter. They get, fucking Roxxon, hopefully. Like a company.
Oh, yes. Like, it would. Well, that's who it'd have to be, because they're the ones that have been trying to get the symbiote for, forever.
Like, how many fucking superhero movies come out and they put out a villain? And
wasn't Roxxon the ones that hired Silver Sable and... the Wolfpack to take down Venom originally?
Might have.
I'm pretty sure it was Roxxon.
Might have.
We'll have the fact here because Travis.
It's feasible, but the point is, you don't need to make a #1 superhero movie with a villain equal to him in the movie.
No, absolutely.
Well, they did that with
if anything, they should build up to
every fucking superhero movie.
If anything, they would have to build up to Carnage. You know what I mean? Like
Cletus? The Carnage right off the get-go.
Well, no, you could have the, when...
And what are you going to do with Carnage? Are you going to explain that the Venom symbiote made Carnage? That's kind of that might be a bit...
Yeah, but that keeps it contained within the Venom...
Well, how did
Venom? But you got to always keep in mind that when they make these movies, they're worried about fucking offending people who do not watch comics. Who do not read comics.
Because there's some stuff that's pretty comic heavy.
There's some shit that's just
crazy. But that's the problem.
You ever think you're going to see a cosmic Spider-Man in the movie?
You're always going to offend people. That's the thing with
man,
being in the media. You're going to offend someone at some point.
Stop. That's not what I'm talking about. You do not offend the wrong person. That is literally why comic fans get offended 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Because they're the right person to offend. You cannot go offend the Star Wars fan because they come out in drones. You understand what I'm saying? Or drones.
Yeah. Makes sense.
They come out works pretty hard.
You feel me? But at the same time, though, I don't think you need a main villain per se for Venom. You just need to have him go up against something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a named villain. You feel me?
As long as they have some good character growth, I guess.
Yeah, I think it'd make sense if it was a company. Let's say Venom's all fucked up. Eddie Brock all fucked up somehow runs across the Venom symbiote. Him and the Venom symbiote, they team up and they're like, oh man, we're fucking... I need you, you need me. They sing happy songs, right? And then fucking Roxxon Corp comes in and is like, you know what? We want our suit back. You shouldn't have had the suit to begin with. And then Venom's like, well, no, because what are you guys gonna do with it? Oh, we're gonna weaponize it. Oh, fuck you guys.
Yeah. So the whole premise is that company finds it on the crash site. It gets free. And then it finds Eddie Bravo, right? Eddie Brock.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm saying that would make more sense than fucking he finds the suit and the company work together with Eddie Brock and then they go beat up Carnage. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You have a really quick Carnage. Then you're gonna fucking kill him off really quick, a la Spider-Man 2 or 3, where they killed off Sandman and Venom.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking stupid.
Who else died in that blast? They killed off some of his biggest fucking villains in one shitty blast.
Yeah,
they made Sandman look kind of depressing.
Well, Sandman character.
Well, but that was the Sam Raimi films. Sam Raimi just didn't give a fuck.
After the first one,
only thing I looked forward to within the Sam Raimi films was seeing Bruce Campbell.
Yeah,
his appearances. Where was he gonna show up this time in the movie?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind the fight scene with Doc Ock either. Some of the fight scenes with Doc Ock.
No, man, are you kidding
I didn't give a shit about any of that. Again,
what about that whole montage scene and only 2 hours passed? You had a whole montage scene that made it look like days passed. They were talking about science and having fun. He was like, what have we been discussing?
Oh, are you talking about when he got his fucking emo haircut?
No. Prior to that. When they're fucking literally just chilling in the room. The first time Dr. Octavius meets Peter Parker.
That's
yes,
that's
yes,
the experiment.
yes,
The
yes,
experiment,
And then
yeah.
they have that whole montage scene,
Yeah.
and then at the end he's like, "What have we been discussing for the last 2 hours?"
2 hours, yeah.
It's like, well, so you made a montage scene for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah. It's fucking brutal.
Well, you gotta have a montage in an action movie.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You
Rocky,
At all.
Rocky proved it.
No.
Well, Rocky.
Wow.
You know, if you take Rocky, the letters, and you spell them out differently, it spells formula.
I don't think that.
Okay.
There's no S
Okay,
in there.
but what else? You know when another trailer came out
What?
for the Super Bowl timeline?
Black Panther.
Yeah!
What do you want? Your secrets? Your weapons?
I'm so excited. We gotta go see that. We have to go see that. We have to go see that.
We, you know what? We should go see it as a group and bring the camera. Obviously not film it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, we'll totally film it.
We'll totally
Pirate
film
No.
And
No, I refuse to go to a theater that's showing it with white people watching it. I'm only going to be able to go with this all African, 100% African. So even if you're Caribbean,
we're in Canada. We're not going to.
Actually, technically, since all humankind came from Africa,
Oh.
we are African. So there you go. No excuse. We're going.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get that happening. Get us also too, so some of us don't pirate it and watch the really shitty thing, and so we can't talk about the visual effects because it's all blurry. So
No, I would rather go to the theater for good movies that I want to see than fucking waste money on movies I know that are gonna be
the early
shit.
reviews for Panther are looking really promising. People are saying it could be one of the best story-driven
So
Marvel films
here's
ever.
my issue. How the fuck are people early reviewing this thing like 3 weeks before it came out?
Because the press got the press embargo for
But
Black Panther came out a week ago.
What other theaters, like what film does it? I can't think of a film that's been like that much time before it actually
Oh
came
fuck,
out.
a couple of them do it, man.
A couple.
Remember
Which ones?
Justice League did it months before?
Yeah, Justice League did it a bunch more.
Justice
So
League
did
did it,
fucking
but there was a
Suicide
reason.
Squad.
There was
Yeah.
a reason why those two did that, though. They were both like, "Fuck, this movie's really fucked up. Let's go. Hopefully, get some good fucking scores from the critics."
Let's pay
And then
some people.
What happened after the first critic?
Or they could-
Did they go back and reshoot that shit, Spenny?
No, there was the early screening before that. They had the press embargo on it, so anyone who did see it couldn't talk about it.
So it's even worse.
Because no, that's what they
But
do.
I'm just saying, man, you do it if you have a question mark around your movie. Now,
Well,
so
don't forget
Disney
it
has
got
a question
released
mark
other
around
places.
But
Black
also
Panther.
remember,
South Korea got released. They were just in South Korea last week doing the
Civil
press.
War had the
Black
same thing.
Panther.
Yeah.
Why would you release Black Panther in South Korea?
I got. Well,
Because them in the North are marching together in the fucking Olympics?
no, man, no. I was in
Really?
when I was in Russia. We got the Infinity Wars a week
They
before,
have,
2 weeks,
I think-
2 weeks before you guys did.
The female hockey Infinity War.
Yeah, I got Infinity. Sorry, not Infinity Wars. The Avengers, second Avengers with Ultron.
That's still okay.
I got 2 weeks before you guys.
Travis,
That's
a week ago, these reviews came out, and this movie isn't even coming out for another 2 fucking weeks.
No, a week and a half. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks prior to the
I
press
don't
embargo
know.
release.
There's a big question mark for me around that, man. Why would they do that? Is it to smooth out all the fucking defenders white people might be having
I honestly,
about a movie called Black Panther?
they always
a black
the
person
press
in it?
embargo always comes out
in
a
a
few
black
weeks.
country ruled by black
No,
people.
they always.
Just so we're absolutely clear, Wakanda is not a real fucking place.
But I wish it was.
I wish too, because
I
So do I.
seriously- So do I, man.
Because maybe there'd be a chance for African people to get back on their feet again. You guys wish it was fucking real for different reasons. You
Vibranium.
white culture appropriating
Vibranium! It's cool.
So what do you think I'm culture appropriating?
Vibranium.
You would take their tech.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love their tech.
100%.
I
Vibranium.
love their fucking
It's
tech,
not
man.
the vibranium. They got some really
No,
cool
the
shit,
only reason
like-
they were able to advance that far was because of vibranium.
Yes, but also because they actually were driven to move forward. They isolated themselves.
Isn't
they
all
didn't
Black
want
Panther's isn't Black Panther's fucking suit like everything in him isn't it vibranium?
No, I'm sure.
No,
there's
it's
circuitry
vibranium
somewhere there.
line.
Yeah,
It's vibranium.
yeah, but
line.
that's
Sure,
what makes
there's
his
some
suit so
circuitry
good
there.
is vibranium.
Yes.
Vibranium
He's
is just part of Wakanda, man.
Yes.
Like, what are you gonna fucking tell me next, man? The aliens made the pyramids in Egypt, and that's the
That's a
only reason why
guaranteed fact.
Egyptians are
Stargate
fucking-
No,
that
but
right.
the big thing with Wakanda, why they advanced so far, was because they didn't deal with everyone else in the outside world. They kept to themselves and focused on themselves.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the Black Panther was to protect the people.
Yeah,
Just
He
in
was to
Wakanda.
lead. Yes.
just Wakanda. But now
Just
he,
Wakanda.
but is it now? But didn't he roll with the fucking Defenders for a bit?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, helping Brooklyn out.
He's rolled with Avengers, Defenders, he's rolled with them all, man. I think just not the X-Men. And he's had some involvement with the X-Men.
Did he ever do a leadership role?
Storm.
Did he ever do a leadership role in the Avengers?
Yes. Anytime Black Panther is not a place. He's not going to go somewhere and be like,
he was a fucking ultimate man.
But I thought Cap.
You're talking about one of the smartest people in the Marvel fucking universe.
No, but I thought Cap was.
Cap is not one of the smartest people in the Marvel universe.
But then why do they always market him as the leader of the Avengers? They have him right front and center.
He's the moral fucking compass of the Avengers.
That's the whole point.
Oh, he's the moral. Okay.
Captain America. You know,
moral
freedom.
The moral compass. Okay, listen. Like I said, in my experience with Black Panther, again, I'm not the biggest Black Panther fan.
Yeah.
But in my experience, what happens is he tries to warn people that this is going to happen, and people tend to not listen to him, and then he turns out right. Usually when he says something, he's right.
Same with Adam Brashear.
The rest of the universe is wrong, and
same with Adam Brashear.
They carry on.
Well, they did release they did put the new Infinity teaser in. Didn't show much.
That teaser was amazing. It showed a lot to me, bro.
Well,
it showed superheroes teaming up. I swear to God, they might have released that teaser just for comic fans. I don't know what the hell's with Marvel. I don't know why they do certain things for comic fans and certain things. Because I'm starting to notice a lot of people who didn't really care one way or the other about the Infinity trailer didn't realize that there were all fucking team-ups there. Like, every phrase, you see Captain America with Black Panther. You see fucking Doctor Strange with Iron Man.
You got to see his shield.
That's not... I don't give a fuck. People were already... this is the last movie. He should get on a fucking Captain America shield. Okay.
Who cares?
It's not his last movie, though. These guys suck as actors. No offense to them, but you suck as an actor. You're not going to make the same amount of money anywhere else is going to be doing with Captain America.
Yeah, Marvel's throwing bad dollars.
Jensen Ackles, Hawkeye.
They're throwing good dollars. They're throwing good dollars, man. Marvel throwing good dollars at these dudes.
Disney.
I've seen Thor have... What was that movie? Alexa. What was the movie?
She already turned off.
She's already ignoring
Alexa,
you.
how you gonna shut me off like that, bitch? Oh, I shouldn't say that like that. I mean it like as in like you got fucking... You're a bitch. Alexa. Spatty, man. What's that Chris Hemsworth movie with the fucking Ahab, man?
Moby's Dick?
Oh, that's
Ocean Captain Pirate Tomorrow.
No shit.
Ocean Captain Pirate Tomorrow.
God damn it.
Ocean Captain the
Spatty,
Seas of Tomorrow.
Okay, he's looking. Oh.
It's fucking called
he's looking. In the Heart of the Sea. Yeah. I seen him in that movie. He fucking sucked. I kept calling it Thor Half.
Isn't he? Oh, isn't he in? He's in the new Crocodile Dundee movie that came out that they released a trailer for too.
Oh, great! He's in a Crocodile.
Yeah,
Dundee
wow!
movie.
They put in a whole bunch of actors who were from Australia in that movie.
Yeah, they put
with one American actor playing Crocodile Dundee.
Dundee's American kid.
Yeah, Mick Dundee.
Mick Dundee. Yeah, the whole premise behind that one was pretty funny.
They're also remaking Overboard, that Kurt Russell and
with
Goldie Hawn
what's her
movie.
face is her daughter.
Nothing with
shit.
Goldie
All right,
Hawn's
so
daughter?
the Crocodile Dundee might just be delusions of.
No, it's them rehashing the 80s. That's all Hollywood's doing right now is rehashing the 80s.
And then
I don't want to talk about it either.
Okay, what else? What else?
No.
Then there was like I said, there was the Cloverfield. There was the Cloverfield one that came out, and then that one was.
Man, you just thrown right Cloverfield.
Wow.
That was much.
No.
I wonder if more stream. No. I wonder if more stream.
Talk about Blair Witch fucking aliens.
No, this one wasn't like that at all. This was terrible. Anyway,
all of them were bad.
No, this one was a cool thing because what they did is they released a trailer and the same day dropped the movie without anyone knowing. Like that was a cool concept if the movie was good.
You think it's cool? I think it's Netflix realizing they have a dud on their hands and they're like, let's just get it out there as fast as possible.
Spenny?
He has a cameo. There's a bunch of famous actors that have a cameo in Crocodile Dundee.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Ruby Rose from
so
Black.
Chris Hemsworth.
Black.
Since you rushed this, now we're going back to this. Chris Hemsworth. Thor, the only thing he can do is Thor.
Yeah.
Gets a surprise feature in Crocodile Dundee, and this guy thinks he can leave Thor. He's not getting a fucking job again.
Yeah.
They're typecast. The MCU characters didn't get the same success that Game of Thrones characters got. Game of Thrones characters were allowed to branch out. A lot of them got jobs doing a lot of shit. MCU characters, just be MCU. That's it. That's all you're made for. Chris Evans, you're made for Captain America.
Robert Downey Jr. will always be Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. is not even that good of an actor in my books, man.
But he plays a good Iron. He plays a good Tony Stark, man.
Yeah,
just like how Jensen Ackles is the only Hawkeye.
He was. Do you remember his meltdown in the 90s?
I don't give a fuck about his meltdown in the 90s, but I'm sure that.
Oh, he had some really good movies in the 90s.
Which ones?
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Never seen it.
He was in was it Scanner Darkly? No, was that?
Oh,
Keanu
He wasn't in
Keanu
Scanner
Reeves.
Darkly.
Was Scanner Dark? He was in Scanner Darkly.
That was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, but I think he was a side character in Scanner Darkly.
No.
No.
Alexa, what's this guy's name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Was Robert Downey Jr. in A Scanner Darkly?
Really loving the fact that, you know, it's Claw and fucking, like, they are actually using
Well, they set Claw up.
main Black Panther villains, like,
Well, they set Claw up
in the movie.
In
No.
Age of Ultron.
shut up!
They set him up to do something that no one's ever been able to really do in Wakanda, I think, except for Thanos.
Yes. No,
Was that
and like,
Escape?
No, get in there and take something.
yes. And that's the one thing I'm really gonna like about this fucking
You think there's gonna be an Infinity Stone there?
Of course there's gonna be you fucking
Which one do you think it's gonna be? There's two that's missing, right?
It's gonna be the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone. I thought the Soul Stone was
No, that's the Mind Stone.
Oh, that's the Mind Stone.
Yeah, this motherfucker wasn't in this.
No, like
And
the
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang came out in 2005, homie.
cause like
Oh, I guess so.
that's the
okay,
only
so
thing.
he was in A Scanner Darkly. He was James Barris.
Really?
Yeah, boys.
Oh shit.
Because that was that one that was filmed.
I was
and
wrong.
then they filmed in the
They
frames.
filmed
that
the
shit.
frames, yeah.
It was actually a really cool movie.
Oh,
if you've never
I
seen
liked
it.
it. I liked it.
It had a cool look. But anyway, so other than that, the Super Bowl trailers came out. It was pretty good. Just before the Super Bowl, there was the release of the Ant-Man and Wasp movie trailer.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Some of the humor in it was pretty cool. I mean, it was the same humor from before, but as like that whole banter before, he's like, but the wing. He's like, oh, you invented the wing technology. He's like, no, I had it. I just didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't give it to
Yeah,
you.
trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's the Paul Rudd humor, that sarcastic kind of like poke fun at himself thing. It's pretty good. I actually liked the supporting characters in that movie. Was pretty good. Which
I
is
like-
Michael. Fucking goddamn it, Michael Pena.
Right?
Douglas.
Pena, yeah, Michael Pena.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. I think he's fucking funny.
Like I talked to a friend of a friend.
Yeah, that
and
guy.
He's like going through all the whole scenario and he's like lipping the words. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the guy who knows all the people.
Yeah.
I think it's good supporting cast. Michael Douglas being the original Ant-Man, and it's pretty good. They got a good cast. So
Isn't he fucking supposed to be, what's the name?
he's not supposed
Hank
to.
Pym?
He is Hank Pym,
Yes.
and then Scott, and then yeah, he's playing Scott.
Yeah, Scott Lang.
Yeah, Lane.
Yeah.
No.
I should have quizzed him on
No,
that.
I would have got it. I watched
No,
it
you
like 8
wouldn't.
times.
So what's Hank Pym's daughter's name?
I don't know about that one. Wasp. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, Wasp. Yeah.
What? Hope.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thanks,
Fact checker. Thanks, fact checker. But
Stop helping him.
it looks good. The action scenes look pretty dope. It looks like they're integrating the enlarging technology more in this one because
You see it a bunch more?
you see it a bunch more. Because they only really used it
Did
in the last
happen
one
in the
with
first movie?
the Thomas the Tank one. They
Did,
used
did he enlarge himself in the first one?
he enlarged
No,
himself to
he
get
only
back out
did it
of
in Civil War.
No, he did it in Civil War, but he enlarged himself in the first one to get back out of the microverse. Like he
No,
went
he
so he went
Well,
too
that
far.
doesn't count, though.
No,
And he used it on the Thomas the Tank.
That's not even counting as
The
enlarging.
Thomas the Train thing. He fired at the Thomas the Train. The giant Thomas the Train came out, and then they used it as like there was that dust mite that he hit, and the dust mite was like the dog at the end.
Oh, yeah.
That
okay.
but that doesn't count. He was already in the microverse, so he used that enlarging thing, stuck it in, so that way it would, or stuck it in the whatever the processor, so that way it wouldn't like reverse it, so he would come back to normal size.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying like that.
That wasn't enlarging.
No, but they
That's
just
just
showed
going
he can do it
back.
himself.
That's reversing what had happened.
I know, but they just showed he can use it on himself.
The first enlarging technically was in Civil War.
Yeah, when he went giant.
Yes.
I wonder if Black Panther's going to show up in Ant-Man and Wasp, because I bet you white people are going to show up in Black Panther.
Probably.
Just saying, man.
Who do
Like,
you-
I'm very worried about Black
What
Panther.
other what villains could they throw in the Ant-Man one?
They could throw in Crossfire.
So I think Ant-Man's going to be standalone, dude.
Uh,
Like the first one was.
Yeah, but like they had Yellow Jacket as the bad guy.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah.
guess who his brother is? Crossfire, William Cross. Information, put it up there. Do it.
Gotcha.
Get on it. So yeah, William Cross,
Big
aka,
Ant-Man
but
fan.
he majority of the time Crossfire's fighting Hawkeye. But lately, as in the comics, they've been throwing him in with everyone else but Clint. So no, Scott had to deal with a court case in the comics where he got framed for something. Obviously, because it's Scott Lang, and they're like, "Oh, you used to be a criminal a long time ago, but
Still
even
is
though you're a
kind of a
criminal,
criminal.
we're gonna incriminate
No,
you."
there's no fucking. You don't get no superhero perks in America.
Yeah.
They've never had them.
Well, no, Iron Man.
except for-
Tony
except for
Stark
Clint.
gets them. Tony Stark gets them.
Clint works for fucking a goddamn American organization called S.H.I.E.L.D. It gives him the fucking rights to do certain
That
things.
was only in the Ultimates. The only reason he's working for S.H.I.E.L.D. now was because they had to mix the whole cinematic universe in. So it made sense to people who watch the movies.
So he's not a vigilante.
He is a vigilante.
Not if he's
And
working
since he
for-
killed the Hulk,
Okay,
and he
yeah,
went to
did.
trial,
He went, yeah, he got exonerated for that.
yeah, he got exonerated for that. So it just shows why he got
Yeah,
away.
but
Why do you
no,
always
he
get
didn't.
away? That's
He
not
okay,
true.
no,
Why
he,
do you always
he
get away?
didn't. Okay, wasn't that whole thing with the Hulk and Hawkeye planned by Bruce Banner
Bruce Banner asked him
Yes.
to kill him. Yes,
It was a
that's literally
euthanasia.
why he got
It was a
okay.
euthanasia.
because he
So-
didn't want to.
And superheroes hate Hawkeye. The world populace loves him for doing it.
Yes.
Because Hulk fucks shit up.
He did cause billions of dollars in damage every time he.
He fucks it up without
lives,
asking
man,
people.
and lives,
Yes, he's
man.
destroyed lives, man.
Unless you're gonna follow Amadeus Chow's theory of he strategically.
Yeah, strategically threw himself at certain.
You know, I've still never seen that on paper though. Someone
No.
told me about it, and I just took it verbatim. So like, let's not actually say that's the truth there.
No, that's just
Are
Are they
BS
Bruce,
excuse.
So is Bruce Banner back yet, or is it still just Amadeus Show?
It's still just Amadeus Chow.
Yes, but they are trying to bring him back. They've hinted at it in everything.
Oh, Secret Empire.
Yes.
Fucking the Hand was fucking with his corpse.
Yes.
And so, but I'm behind on a lot of Marvel shit right now, bro.
Because Marvel sucks.
Right now,
Not
so-
because they're SJW though.
No, it has nothing to
Is
do.
it just
It's
lazy
because
writing?
yes, it is lazy
Lazy
writing.
writing.
It is completely lazy writing. And some of the art, like what they'll do is like even with certain titles,
Oh, they fuck with the artists writing
Yes.
combos. I hate it.
yes, they'll switch out artists from one issue to another, and it's just like wow, this really drives me nuts. Even like remember
Well, I think
Occupy?
it's probably 'cause
Remember
they
how
don't wanna-
shitty
yeah,
Occupy got
no.
before they fucking
Well, I
canned
never
that?
even minded. I never mind like the art. I just didn't like how it kept changing so weird.
Yeah, I know, and like the art got worse and worse as the series progressed.
So they started
It's-
off real strong, and then they just
No.
fucked.
Yeah, like
didn't
because it
start
didn't
off
hit the
strong.
sales. No, like honestly, we
Art-wise-
liked it, but like,
Yeah, I thought it was one of the doper storylines Marvel
but
had going.
right after the fifth issue, that's when it went downhill because they were literally like they just got rid of the writer, they got rid of the artist, they kept changing it because it didn't meet the sales numbers that they wanted. Even though that the people who read it liked it, they're just like, oh, we didn't get our sales numbers. Well, how about
No,
you
we
just
did.
keep the fan base that you have and then find out from the fan base by like opening up those like that was the whole point of like comics back in the 80s was they knew their fan base because the fan base would write in an email.
Well,
I just don't know how they expect so much reaction so quickly.
Well, the thing that
Right,
I-
Well,
understand what I'm saying?
technology,
You gotta-
like technology with
No,
the
I know,
email
but, like,
system.
when- if you dropped a Red Wolf series and he was circulating for fucking 10 months and then you cut it, how do you actually
was a
know?
dope series,
right?
too.
But like, no, the Red Wolf could use work. Like Red Wolf was good when fucking he teamed up with.
no, the action. I really love the action in Red Wolf.
Yeah, I know.
The
but
dialogue
it
definitely
kinda
could have
went
used
nowhere.
work. Yes, true.
Well,
true,
right?
true.
I was
Yeah.
reading somewhere that as soon as Iron Man hit and they started setting up the MC universe like for real, that the comics changed. Like they changed the direction of the comics when the movie started to become
No.
popular. Someone was telling me that, like, oh well,
It's
someone
just
was telling
they
me I
keep
was
trying
watching
to
a video on
force.
the
They
internet.
keep trying to force feed the movies into the comics.
Yes.
So that's
Which makes like it's so weird because like the comics is trying to go do something,
Yes.
but then they got forced into this stupid weird.
And
movie
Disney,
thing,
as
you
much
know?
as Disney says they don't fuck with
No,
Marvel
I
comics.
agree with Disney. I don't think they are fucking with Marvel comics.
They are
I think,
fucking
no,
with Marvel
I think it's Marvel fucking headquarters. They're sitting up there acting like a bunch of fucking idiots. Who is it now? This Sobluski guy?
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
Who did that again? We mentioned this twice now. Like, no offense to the dude, but you're fake being a Japanese writer.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yeah, the guy
It's-
faked
it's a
being
weird
like
story. Look
a
into
manga
it.
writer.
Yeah, no,
He wasn't
not
actually-
even. He was a Marvel comic Japanese writer because Japanese writing, I guess, was hot at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't Japanese. He's like C.P. Paluski or Sobluski. I don't know how to pronounce his name. but
Sablowski or
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's Sablowski.
I would ask fact checker, but I literally don't respect this guy. Right so but I'm not gonna throw the SJW at the motherfucker.
No.
It's kind of fucking stupid. So
No, it's fucking ridiculous at Marvel right now. Like, there's a lot of titles I want to love.
How-
But you can't love them because they're force feeding a lot of shit that they're trying to advertise in the movies, and like,
Not
or
even just
they're
that.
forcing certain main arcs that they're doing. They're trying to force feed that into individual titles. It's
that's
like,
the biggest, yeah.
Well,
that's
DC
the
you know what I
biggest
mean? Like-
issue. It's like You have Ultimates working on a great title, a great story arc, and then fucking Secret Empire comes out of nowhere. And now you got to fuck with the Ultimate story arc, and it's like neither writer wrote with each other, so you get this like really stupid fucking disconnect.
But then you get like Old Man Hawkeye that brings in that Natasha death scene.
Old Man Hawkeye again, like the one thing we said about that Natasha death scene is like that could have been in his world just the way she died, and they were lazy about it, so they're like, fuck it, let's just
take a panel.
Yeah,
let's just take a panel from.
No, but it was a reference.
But the good thing about Old Man Hawkeye is it's gonna be a start to finish that doesn't fuck with anything else in the Marvel universe. So the continuity should be within itself, and we already paid attention to the fucking the homie already paid attention to Old Man Logan. And he put in the
so it's just going to exist in that one overwhelming story arc over the 50 years or whatever.
Yeah, so that's good, but like.
But DC, what I like about DC right now is the fact that they have their character titles. They have their individual titles contained, and then what they do is they'll do a tie-in issue with whatever main title.
If that
like Metal,
if that storyline involves you.
Yes, exactly. Like Nightwing. So with the whole Metal, they did a Nightwing tie-in, a Green Arrow tie-in, because at one point in the Metal, at the beginning of Metal, they had the Suicide Squad, fucking Nightwing, and Green Arrow together at one point in Gotham because they had to fight Mr. Freeze. Or they had to get away from, it was Mr. Freeze who was part of the Metal. Like, he was enhanced by the Metal. Yeah. The Ninth Metal. Yeah. And, like, it was well done because, like, you had Nightwing's arc, and it actually led to him coming back.
You just built a universe that everyone plays in.
Exactly. Like, it is a set universe, and individual titles can work to that. Whereas, like, if you have, like, a title and you're force-feeding characters into this main fucking into this main story arc, at least with Metal, it was contained within just the Justice League. Yeah. Everyone else was a tie-in into that.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then on top of that, they didn't push characters when movies came around.
Yes.
So Marvel has a really nasty habit of whenever when a movie gets mentioned, they'll drop 60 different comics about the one fucking.
Have they done that for Black Panther yet?
No.
Yeah, they have a fucking Black Panther prelude.
That's kind of been fucking, what's his name? Tynesha Coates doing everything there, man. Like, he's not, it's just one writer.
And same with Infinity War. And look at that. All that one was just like post-Civil War shit.
Captain Marvel movie got announced, and then Captain Marvel's everything in the Marvel Universe again.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's all I'm saying. Deadpool movie comes out. Like, Deadpool 2 is coming out soon. I can't wait for the flurry of fucking Deadpool comics.
Cable's gonna be fucking everything sprinkled everywhere.
So Cable's already starting to come back out on things, but like, yeah.
What's the big DC comic series right now? Like, what's DC's big arc that they're pushing right now?
The Doomsday Clock.
Doomsday Clock is going on right now.
I was watching. Isn't the sales in that doing pretty good because the Reddit subreddit?
Man, DC's doing phenomenal right now. Like they're writing. But well, again, you're either gonna have it in one spot.
Comics, not the fucking. We're not talking about the movies.
No, actually, you know what? And they're killing it too with the animated movies, TV shows.
They've always nailed it with their animated movies.
Like the for the kids stuff too. Like even the Teen Titans Go is super popular. My kid watches
kid stuff, man. Fuck the kid stuff.
Like Justice League War, that's not a kid's movie.
What?
Say no kid's show.
No, but like Teen Titans Go is pretty popular.
Yeah, of course it is.
And I mean that's pretty good.
So is the Marvel kid stuff.
No. On Netflix, it seems like the DC does a lot better.
Probably because Netflix, like DC, didn't claw shit back from them. Disney's clawing his shit.
Oh, that could be true because they just want to promote the DC stuff.
Well, and plus Warner Brothers. No, but the big thing too is Warner Brothers has always been good with doing animated films.
Flashpoint Paradigm was fucking unreal.
Paradox.
Flashpoint Paradox.
Why do you always say Paradox?
I have no fucking. Flashpoint Paradox was fantastic. The Dark Knight two-parter was good.
Court of Owls.
I haven't seen the Court of Owls one. There's the
Justice League movies.
The Justice League War. The DC
Justice
fucking
League
cartoons
War.
that were good.
Yeah.
We can all sit here and say they were good.
Yes.
We can have a tab of sports ticker come across mentioning all the good fucking movies that DC Comics have done. Cartoon-wise.
They're good.
So, I'm not doing the fucking... Don't even get me at this point. But I think we're fucking clocking here, aren't we?
No, you're clocking. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I want to go on a rant about this because I haven't done an official rant yet. Cloverfield! Let me talk about it 30 seconds.
Fucking Christ.
Okay, time it.
All right.
Time it.
So you came out with Cloverfield 1.
Quick.
Great movie.
Give
That was
him a
shaky cam. It was like Blair Witch, but with some science fiction. I dug it. Second one comes out. You have John Goodman. Nail it. Fucking unreal movie. And then you go and you're like, we're making a triple. We're making this a trilogy. And we're going to release Cloverfield Paradox. And fuck, was that a terrible movie. It was such a clusterfuck. It had...
What's so bad about it?
20 seconds.
Okay. All right. So the acting was garbage. The special effects were okay. But like they tied in the monsters very briefly. Without maybe, if you would have taken out 2 scenes or 3 scenes that had really no relevance to the overall storyline, you would have had no idea it was a fucking Cloverfield movie, other than the fact that they called the goddamn thing the Cloverfield Station. So that's why it's called Cloverfield. Stupid.
I thought it was called Cloverfield because that fucking alien just walked up on Cloverfield.
45 seconds.
No. Because the goddamn station that. Oh, and then another thing. The whole movie's premise is about an energy shortage on Earth. It's like, oh, there's oil wars. Fuck off. There's enough green energy. There's enough green energy in the fucking stupid world to have the not be. There's wars being fought over energy now. Fuck you. That's the stupidest plot I've ever seen in my life.
Hold on.
Oh.
Some would say that there's currently wars going on right now fighting over.
No. There's brownouts now because there's not enough energy in the world, and the energy's gonna go. The world's gonna go to chaos because there's energy fucking shortages. Fuck off. Stupid.
It kind of makes sense.
No, there's whole neighborhoods run off green energy now. Don't even need outside things. Fucking, what's his name? Elon Musk is solving that issue. We have Elon Musk. It's like, the only way this makes sense.
Heavily political here, but the last war on terror was fought over what?
Oil.
Which is what?
Energy.
And
okay.
Lithium.
lithium.
But no, there's enough lithium in Quebec.
Just out of curiosity.
No, but that's supposedly one of the conspiracy theories is.
But there's enough lithium in Quebec.
No, I'm not even talking about conspiracy theories, Sandy. I'm talking about fucking real life facts.
No,
here, bro.
but like, it was such a loose plot. Facts. That's all they kept saying is we're running out of. There's an energy shortage.
No, but
energy
Travis,
shortage.
At
it's
least
like
they kind of come on, man. Humans will fight over anything.
No, but it's a pretty loose plot. Elon Musk would solve the energy crisis himself. He just started putting those fucking.
Elon Musk is a businessman. He ain't out here to solve fucking problems.
He made the
He's
Tesla.
Here to make fucking money.
No,
he made the Tesla out of the goodness of his heart.
You
this
did.
Shit's fucking expensive as fuck.
He put the blueprints. He didn't
get the
patent
fuck out of here.
He didn't patent
If this motherfucker made the Tesla,
he made an open patent.
I don't give a fuck. If this motherfucker, maybe he made an open patent because it would have been harder to fight off in court anyhow. If this motherfucker actually cared about fucking environment, I guarantee you he would have cheaper ass fucking cars and they'd be all up in China.
But no, he's trying to do it.
Fuck out of
he's
here,
trying to do it right
China
now.
and India would be the #1 fucking sailors of fucking Tesla.
He's trying to do what he's trying to do right now is
sell to people who make over 6 fucking figures.
No. He's right now. He's at the process of final stages of
Alexa. What's the cheapest Tesla car model out there?
Model 3, $35,000.
I'm sorry, but I can only.
I know that for a fact. Why? Because I wanted to buy one. It's $35 grand.
35 grand ain't cheap for a fucking car, bro.
It is if it comes with an 8-year. It is if it comes with an 8-year bumper.
Shut up! How many challenges do you see on the fucking road, homie?
Well, apparently lots.
What? What's that?
But then again, we are on a military base. You guys got money.
No, the thing that kills me about it is just like Elon Musk.
Car with nothing on it is cheap.
No, Elon Musk has those shingles that can power your house, the solar shingles that are actually cheaper.
He wasn't the only motherfucker to do that though.
They're actually cheaper than normal shingles, and they last and they have a lifetime warranty. So in the final stages of tying that in, I mean, obviously the accoutrements, the wiring, and all that other shit will cost money.
Yeah, listen to you.
But
a plethora of things.
It's the hair. It's the hair. I can't remember paradox and paradigm, but I get accoutrements.
All right, so Tesla is the greatest human being in the world.
No, it's just the movie seems to forget that those things exist.
So why did he buy flamethrowers?
That's just really fun.
Tesla bought flamethrowers?
No, Tesla. He created a company called the Boring Company that's supposed to be. He wants to create a transit system under LA to produce the speed cars around. Yeah. So like you go up this thing and drive a car to.
Bought 100,000 flamethrowers?
No. He made 15,000 trade. He's like, they just patented this little flamethrower. That's just like a goofy thing. It's basically one of those propane. He uses one of those little propane cylinders. And he basically made this flamethrower they could buy.
Yeah, I saw his tweet on.
How many fucking?
He sold $4 million in flamethrowers.
And what did the money go to?
Funding the Boring Company.